I'm not gonna lie, I don't love this one. Yeah, it was not what I was expecting. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick with the 1994 Kindle Co, and I'm so excited that you're here. As you saw from the title of today's video, this is going to be kind of a more fun video. There's probably nothing that I love more than getting new fragrances for my candle business. Honestly, I think we all got into this business because we loved fragrance. If you didn't get into it because of that, I don't know why else you would do it, honestly. I am so excited that Candlescience decided to send me all of their 2023 spring and summer fragrances for me to review. So in this video, we're just going to be doing out of the bottle first impressions, and then I will be doing a part 2 video where I will be actually making candles with them and everything like that, and then I'll be testing out the cold throw and hot throw and all of that and rating those so you guys can kind of get an idea of how strong these scents are. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and open this box up and get started. As always, I'm gonna try not to like cut myself with these scissors. They're not that sharp, honestly, so don't know that it would do much damage, but I wouldn't put it past me. All right, box has been opened somewhat. Sorry, this is hard to do while sitting. And the great thing about Candlescience is all of their scents are clean scents, and so I just really don't have to worry about what I'm putting in my candles with their scents because I just know that it's clean. I know that, you know, the ingredients that they use for their fragrances are, they're not going to cause any harmful toxic effects down the road or anything like that. Just make sure that anytime you're getting fragrances from any company, I really encourage you to always look at the SDS and IFRA sheets just to know what you're putting in your candles and stuff like that, so you know that what you're getting isn't toxic and all of that. All right, so I'm not going to do this in any specific order, but I am going to start with Lily of the Valley. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of something so this is going to sound bad, but it's not bad. It does remind me of something at my grandma's house. They were these, it smells really good. They were these little, I don't know what they were, but they were like little beads. And when I was a kid, they're filled with soap. I think they might be like a bubble bath thing or something. I don't know. But I just remember when I was a kid playing with them all the time, and I would squish them until they would pop or whatever. But they were filled with like some kind of soap type thing. But they smelled literally exactly like this. But this is like, it's a nice, calming, refreshing floral scent. Like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's like super overpowering. Yeah, it's just like a very nostalgic kind of, for me, nostalgic kind of scent. Because yeah, it literally smells exactly like, it reminds me exactly of like being a kid at my grandma's house. All right, next up we're going to try chamomile tea. Just because, again, I'm interested to know what this smells like. I don't think that I've ever had chamomile tea as far as I can remember. I've heard of it, obviously, or whatever. I hear people talk about it all the time, I feel like, but I don't think that I've ever personally had it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love this one. Yeah, it was not what I was expecting. It's very woody. Like, I feel like there's definitely, like, I definitely do smell some like tea in there. It does not smell like white tea. So in case you're wondering like if it's like too much like white tea or anything like that, it's not. Yeah, I definitely get some kind of like woody type notes. Um, like some kind of natural herby, which is probably gonna be completely honest with you. I know this is probably, you're gonna be like, Nick, what the heck? I honestly don't know what chamomile even really is. I know that this isn't what it is, but I think of it as like a honey type thing because I always think of like chamomile and honey. Like that's what I just feel like I hear that together a lot. But yeah, I'm definitely getting some kind of like woody tea type of thing going on here. Yeah, it literally kind of smells a little bit cedary almost, I feel like. I feel like I'm going to look at, I'll maybe put the notes or something up on the screen because I didn't look those up beforehand or anything. Okay, so, gonna be honest. So far, Lily of the Valley, really liked chamomile tea. Not my cup of tea. I just pulled that one right out of my hat. But next up we have, so I'm kind of almost scared to smell this one, but next up we're going to do coffee shop. The reason I'm scared is because of, and I don't know if it's going to focus. Come on. There we go. The reason I'm scared is because I literally just came out, or well, it hasn't even come out yet, but I just made my own coffee shop blend. I call it Cozy Coffee Shop. It's just Candlesciences fresh coffee with hazelnut coffee because fresh coffee was way too much coffee for me and hazelnut coffee was way too much hazelnut. But blended together, they just make like a really nice, like cozy coffee shop type of scent or whatever. And so I just made a blend with theirs and I really like it and I'm afraid, and I've already bought like big bottles of it and stuff and I am about to release it soon and so I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna love this even more and I'm gonna want to just do this instead. Oh, this smells very caramely. Definitely get coffee from it too. I definitely still get the coffee. But I definitely smell a lot of like caramely goodness. It smells so good. And now I am afraid that I'm gonna want to use this instead of my own blend. Yeah, this is really good. I definitely smell the coffee. I definitely get some kind of like caramely type of like caramel creamer type of scent. Maybe even, I don't know, I might still be smelling the chamomile tea or whatever as well, but like I feel like I smell a bit of tea as well. Which I know most coffee shops do sell tea as well, so, but yeah, this is really good. This definitely, so in case you're wondering like how this differs from fresh coffee or hazelnut coffee, this is definitely more caramely. It's definitely got the coffee there as well, but it's definitely got some caramel in it. But I feel like it's definitely a good blend of the two, at least out of the bottle. Yeah, it's definitely like definitely got some caramel in there. There's like this coffee creamer that we used to get specifically. I can't remember the name of it, but it was some kind of caramel type scent, and it smells almost exactly like that, but mixed with more coffee. But yeah, this smells really good. Honestly, I'm probably gonna end up eventually switching to this instead of my blend because I almost like this better. Because it's not like, it is definitely coffee. It's definitely coffee, but there's like a nice caramely blend to it as well. So coffee shop. As long as it does good in the cold throw and hot throw, I'm gonna say that I definitely recommend this one. Next up, I'm gonna do strawberries and cream. I am really excited about this one. I definitely, like I said, I do kind of lean more towards like gourmand type food type bakery scents, things like that. And so I love like anything that just smells like I want to eat it. Oh, I like this. I do like it. It's not what I expected. But I honestly, it smells exactly like the name. Yeah, it literally smells like if you put strawberries and cream together, like whipped cream. Like if you put a bunch of whipped cream on top of just like a bunch of strawberries. That's exactly what this smells like. And I always encourage you guys, if you don't have bladder strips, which I actually do have some, I probably should be using them, but a lot of the times will just smell the cap instead of smelling it straight out of the bottle, because out of the bottle, this definitely smells like a little bit different. Like this smells a little bit more of like what I imagine it will actually smell like in a candle. But this smells like literally exactly like strawberries and whipped cream. All right, next up we're gonna do white oak and vanilla. And I am interested in this one just because it does kind of sound earthy, but also a little bit like bakery, like the vanilla in it or whatever. I'm kind of interested to see what that's gonna be like. This isn't bad. I actually do enjoy this. This is the one I was most worried about not liking. But I actually do enjoy this. It smells, I don't know if I want to say cologne-y, but maybe a little bit of cologne-y. I definitely get like the woody notes, but I definitely pick up on the vanilla too. It's definitely like a nice blend of the two. There's definitely something floral, like slightly floral that I'm smelling as well. Some kind of like sage maybe or something like that. I don't know if that's right, 100% sure, because like I said, I haven't looked at the fragrance notes or anything like that, but I feel like I'm smelling some kind of sage type scent in there as well. Yeah, I will say definitely don't smell this one just straight out of the bottle. I'm not gonna lie, it smells a little kind of like some type of medicine. So definitely maybe use like a bladder strip if you have one, or smell the lid. The lid it's much less potent like on the lid. Yeah, I do enjoy this one. I'm interested to see how it does in a candle. It is maybe a bit lighter. It seems slightly maybe. I could be totally wrong. It might just be that I've smelled so many fragrances, but yeah, it's definitely a nice blend of literally what they say of like wood and vanilla all in one. All right, and then the last scent is passion fruit pineapple, which I am really excited about this one, just because I like really fruity scents, especially during summer. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but I definitely like the scents that I like change with the seasons really well. And so like during spring and summer, I really like scents like these, like that are really fruity and stuff like that. Oh, I really like this one. It smells like, I feel like there's a specific candy that this smells like. It smells like a very pineapple-y, like gummy type of candy, and it smells so good. Yeah, it definitely smells like some kind of like pineapple gummy type candy. I feel like there's a specific one, but I can't think of like the name of it. But kind of like, I wouldn't, not like Gushers, but like, I don't know, there's definitely something like, there's a specific candy that this smells like that I can't put my finger on right now. I really like this one, and I think my customers will too. I'll definitely try it in a candle or whatever. But I think that my customers would love this one. Honestly, I am doing a lot of limited edition type scents, and I feel like so I have some Makesy Aura jars they're kind of like, I think they're the peach color or something like that. To me, they're more of a yellow color than peach. Peach, I just think of more like an orangish well, like a peach, I guess. I don't know, like an orangish pinkish color. And they're definitely more on the yellow spectrum, but they're called peach, so I don't know. But I feel like this would be like perfect for those jars. Okay, so I am gonna give you guys kind of a rating of my least favorite to favorite, just to kind of, I don't know, just to let you guys know my personal favorites. Again, like none of these fragrances are bad by any means. There's just some that aren't necessarily my personal favorite. So there are 6 fragrances. So number 6, I'm gonna go ahead and say chamomile tea. Don't love it. It's not my cup of tea, as I said before. But again, it's not a bad fragrance. It's just not something that I personally love. I might even still try and add it to my line. We'll see. We'll see after the cold throw and hot throw and all of that. But it's just not something that I personally love myself, but my customers might. After that, man, it is really hard to rate these. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and say, I feel like after that is going to be white oak and vanilla. Again, I think I said that I would definitely keep this in my line, and I absolutely would. But it's just not, I wouldn't say of these fragrances, like it's not one of my favorites personally. Number 4, I'm going to go ahead and say is probably going to be Lily of the Valley. I do really like it, and it is something that I would definitely consider adding to my line, especially because it is a very nostalgic scent for me. Like it literally reminds me of like when I was a kid being at my grandma's house and playing with these little squishy bead like soap things that she always had or whatever. Number 3, I'm gonna go ahead and say probably Strawberries and Cream. It is a very good scent. Not my favorite of all of them, but definitely up there. It's a really nice, it smells exactly like the name. It literally smells like strawberries and whipped cream. Number 2 and number 1 are so hard to pick. This coffee shop smells so good, but so does passion fruit pineapple. Honestly, it's really hard to pick. To be honest, it's probably going to change by like tomorrow or even after I make candles with these. But I'm going to say number 2 is probably going to be coffee shop. And that means number 1 is passion fruit pineapple. Passion fruit pineapple has my whole heart right now. It smells so good. Like, and I don't want you to like think of like it smelling like a candy as a bad thing. Like it smells like a really good candy that I like want to eat a lot of. But with that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to like and also be sure to subscribe so that you know when I post part 2, which is going to be where I actually make candles with these, and I'm going to be rating the cold throw and hot throw after I've let them cure for a couple days. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time.